In this episode, we talk about Greenhill Sports Canada becoming a vendor at the 2017 Boxing Trade Show. Welcome to the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into this episode. I'm your host, Dameon Okposio. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Greenhill Sports Equipment, and that the fact that they're going to be a vendor at the 2017 Canadian Boxing Expo, particularly the 2017 Boxing Consumer Trade Show. That's going to be taking place on Saturday, May the 27th, 2017 at the Hansa House Hall in Mississauga, and that is going to be from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. Greenhill Sports Equipment. Many people recognize the Greenhill Sports name, and that's because they were synonymous with amateur boxing. They were a boxing equipment company, but they were really known and seen internationally on TV for being associated with amateur boxing. And that's because officially they were the outfitters for the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. So they were one of the big combat equipment companies. They actually got their start in 1964 as a family business, and their goal from the onset was to be the leaders in combat equipment, meaning they were looking at boxing and martial arts. As time has gone on, they've also expanded. Now, you haven't really heard a lot about Greenhill with the Olympics because they've had different companies outfitting athletes and interchanging that number one spot from top 10 to Adidas. But Greenhill is up there as well as one of those top brands that AIBA gave its stamp of approval to. The Greenhill is an ISO company, so they're meeting certain standards, safety standards, that makes them one of the top level sporting equipment companies that are out there in the combat field. Since 2010 to 2016, they've aggressively been going after the judo market, and they've signed major deals within the judo international federations, as well as kickboxing and various martial arts organizations. So as far as boxing goes, they're back. And in Canada, there is a distributor, and they are going to be at the 2017 Boxing Consumer Trade Show. So they're going to be carrying everything from gloves to headgears to shoes, as far as I'm aware, and they're going to be able to explain to you how they're going to be distributing that equipment, whether they're going to have a storefront, online site that they're going to be selling from, or both. And it's a brand with a lot of history, so I don't think they're going to have to convince people in terms of the quality of the equipment, providing that the equipment is still being made in the same way and being manufactured with the same specifics and standards, and that's going to be evident pretty soon. But you're going to get an opportunity to take a look firsthand at the boxing equipment that Greenhill offers firsthand at the Boxing Trade Show. They're just coming back. This is going to be one of their first public forums that they're going to be reintroducing their equipment in. And so, if you're looking for boxing gloves, if you're looking for headgears, mouthpieces, come out to the 2017 Boxing Trade Show and check out for a number of different manufacturers. I represent the IBF brand, Iron Body Fitness brand. You can compare gloves while you're there, see, compare pricing, compare material, and you'll get an opportunity to make a judgment call on what's the best type of equipment for yourself. There is no necessarily glove or equipment that's the best. It's what's best for you. And Green Hill has proven over time they're one of the leading equipment manufacturers out there. So you get a chance to check that out firsthand. Remember, if you have any other questions related to boxing, send us a message through Twitter at DOKPOSIO, through email okposio@hotmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe through YouTube, Dameon Okposio, to get every episode of the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.